Bam! Showtime. What's good? It's February 1st. Start to a new month, new slate. All the mistakes, wipe it clean, and let's try to execute on getting better here in February. It's 11:17, so market's still open, but I don't think I'm gonna be trading anymore. I hit my target, and also SPY is chopping around, and I don't like it. So let's get into the day. Great way to start off February. I came in super focused, was not happy with my results last month. Um, and I just can't let these trades get away from me. If I have to cut it, cut it. It's a fine balance, cutting it and letting it ride, man. These options can get away from you. So I'll try to do a better job at that, and also just staying focused and letting SPY tell me how to trade. If it's choppy, it's got to be a quick move if I'm going to even trade it. But it's probably better I don't even enter any positions. If it's a trend day, hit those longs hard, let them ride a little bit longer, and just keep an eye out for what the market's doing. So today, 100% win rate. We'll take a look at the market and what it did and why it was kind of simpler to see, but happy with that. $300 today. 5-0. MKC was a swing, kind of closed it for break even. I didn't like it, wasn't really moving with the market, so scratch that. Azul had a couple opportunities to close this for more, but the spread, when you're taking these options, man, make sure there's a lot of volume. I thought there was enough volume, but the spreads were so wide, it was just moving weird with the price action, so it was hard for me to get out of this one. Same with Office Depot. I tried to close that, but I could not get filled, so I'm still in that. But nice little $30 gain on that one. And energy sector is back today. It's back. And then I'll go over some of my swings as well that I'm still holding on to. So XOM, I kind of broke a rule and I traded before 30 minutes into the market. Kind of, you want to gauge what the market's going to give you, but this thing right out the gate was crushing it, and I just wanted a small piece of that. I left some on the table, but again, it was early in the day, and you don't know what the market's going to do. At the same time, the market was stacking reds, or like didn't know what to do yet, and this was stacking greens, so I just wanted a quick move out of it. I didn't get greedy. And I took a nice little 12% return on it. I also bought 2 contracts, and I wanted to scale in and out or scale out, but I was happy with my profit by this time already. It was half of my daily goal, or more than half. So that's why I exited pretty much. I was happy with my profits. Didn't want to overstay my welcome when I didn't know what the market was doing. So. But I guess before I get into the trades, I should go into the market, what I expected it or what I was hoping for, and what it's actually doing. So on the D1, you can see here we kind of, hopefully that support's in. It held, it never broke this, which would be super bearish. We had nice green stack candles, blew through the SMA 200. So in the near term, I'm thinking we have room back up to the SMA 100 at least. Now, whether we consolidate a little bit or we drop down and test this again, I don't know. So that's why, I'm trying to stay fluid and not be too biased in what I think is going to happen. I have some swings looking for the next leg up, and I'm not going to close them out until they prove to me that I'm wrong and they're too weak to push forward. So that's what that's what I was kind of expecting. But today it looks like it's a lot of chop inside day. SPY never really could get going, but I did take a trade here on this nice little 10P cross. I'll get into that, and then I took XOM here early in the morning while SPY was kind of pulling back, and it was stacking greens. So the rest of the day, just chop. And what am I trying to do during chop? Not trade it. No need to. Just wait for the actual moves. and we'll take it from there. So that's the market. Always start with the market. I kind of went over XOM, but let's go into CVX. 2 contracts, $45 each, so a nice 9% return. That's $90. This is all I trade here. I need to find more of these. So same with XOM, the whole energy sector, beginning of the day, I mean, it was just strong. But I'll go over, why I entered CVX. Let's go over here. So I entered at 10:38. Oh, let's go over the daily first. Daily first always. I liked how it filled the gap already. Blew through the AEMA. And, I don't know how much significance this is, but it is a downward sloping trend line right there. So I'm pretty bullish on the stock, above all SMAs. Nice volume back here. And again, the energy sector is a lot of money's going into there. So we just want to take our crumbs when we can get it, right? So this is the M15, stacking greens this morning. 10:38 was shortly after this buy signal. It's in a bullish cycle on 10P as well. Let's look at SPY. And this was important too. SPY was pulling back, stock was up. As soon as SPY found support, we took this move right here. And right when SPY was about to pull back, I took my profits. And if you look on SPY at 11:15, you'll see right here, we have a bearish cross on the 10P. That's a nice little trade to me. I don't catch these all the time. I mean, I'm looking for it all the time, but I'm not always catching them right when the cross happens. And as soon as I it gets my attention, then I gauge and try to take advantage of these. This is just further confidence in the trade that I'm on the right side of the market. Another trade, let's go. MOS, nice little trade here. And then, after I make my profits, I'm in profit preservation mode, you know what I mean? Only try to take the good stuff unless I'm just trying to swing something, which I have a couple of. So 6%, this brought me to my target. Let's see. A nice another leg up on that SPY 10P bullish cross. Let's head over here. Let's go over the daily on MOS. Nice. Break of this downward sloping trend line here. Break of this horizontal resistance here, above all SMAs. Blast through the AEMA. Is there anything right here? Oops. Well, that was supposed to be straight. So we're right at resistance right here, but I'm already out of the trade. I took a nice 20 cents on 2 contracts, so happy with that. I got in at 10:23, all around the same time as that bullish 10P cross. I guess my entry could have been better, but for this one, I was going to be happy with swinging it unless, it took a little move like this. So 10:23, sat through the pullback, not a big problem. The daily's nice. And I got out at 11:32, right up here, which is when... So SPY still had a little bit left in it, but look at this nice green candle to get out on. So no problem with that. Hit my target and happy with my trading today. If I had to say, a mistake today is I didn't have to open any swings. They're red right now. It was just adding more risk to my, day. So I didn't really need to take these, but let me go over both of them so you could see why I'm happy with swinging them. Top right, this is DVN, energy sector as well. Top right corner of the D1. I liked this break right here. through the 8 EMA, kind of bounced off above all SMAs. But again, I didn't have to add this. I didn't have to get in. And I wasn't worried about my entry because I'm looking to swing it. So I got in at 1204 right here. And this is, I took my eye off the market. But again, if I'm looking to swing, I'm not so interested in the entry down to the cent. You know what I mean? I was willing to ride through these pullbacks and we'll see what happens. But it's adding more risk than I really need. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If we could get some continuation. And these get me into trouble, but I need to practice. I need to practice these. So that's... then we'll do Zim. I'm in Zim for the swing. I love the daily, kind of 4 green days in a row. One SPY found support. It's kind of getting lift off there. Broke horizontal resistance a couple days ago. So I don't know, is it? Yeah, it's blue skies ahead. And whether it sits around and consolidates for a couple days, that's okay. On Zim, I actually took shares instead of options just because the spread was so wide, but I really like the daily, and I'm gonna be swinging it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't get out of hand and wipe out all my gains again, like I've done, like I did last month. What else? The other 2 swings I have, I know, don't laugh at me. Office Depot. These expire in April, so I have tons of time. I got into it on this big green candle on January 24th. I liked this break right here. But as you can see, the market was pulling back the whole time, and it was not really a good time to be swinging. So I've been sitting through this thing, all this chop right here, and also the option spreads are kind of big on this one, and it's hard to get out. So a couple times I tried to take $100, but I wouldn't get filled. So we'll see. I'm still pretty confident. I mean, we have till April, and we had some green days, and now it's just sitting above the SMA 200. So holding that one, and then my other one is Juniper, and this is another one that I opened yesterday that I really didn't have to do. It's just more risk. I just threw it on because I was bullish on the market. So definitely a mistake. And I want to get paid, but getting paid for your mistakes is not always good. So what I liked on the daily for Juniper, I mean, look at yesterday. Lots of buyers came in. Sorry, leaf blowers outside, but downward sloping trend line, gapped up, or I guess didn't really gap up, but reversed right there. Straight into flat bottom, and then yesterday was weird with that big tail. This big tail right here. I'm not sure what that is, but anyways, I think there's buyers down here. We have support here at the SMA 50, so it can consolidate here a little bit. Actually, my calls expire on Friday, which is, I don't know why I bought this week's expiration. I didn't want to be in the trade that long, so I might look to close this out tomorrow if we're not getting any follow through. Right now we're down about $85 on it. I might close it today just to get out of there, reduce my risk. But I like the daily. I just don't have that much time with these options since they expire on Friday. So we'll see. We'll see. May close it today. May give it another day. Since SPY is having kind of an inside day, I can't expect much from the stock, right? So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. This is episode 19 of Jerry Tries Trading. Thank you for following me on my journey. I love the comments you guys are leaving. I try to chop it up with you guys. Again, this is I'm a novice, from one novice to another. This is not pro trading advice. I'm just trying to get better and hopefully give back to you guys as well at the same time. So Green Day, 100%, $300 return. Let's keep it green this week. Let's keep it green this month, and keep getting after it, guys. See ya.